I requested this. Don't worry, this if you miss this hot wall action, you're gonna see on YouTube. Hot steaming wall action. This is what people requested. Hot wall action. Why do I let social media decide streams? Yes, I can use this time to do a podcast, but on my own. With a wall. No, my character will be staring at a wall for an hour's apps. He is excited by this wall. Okay, if anyone wants context for this, Also, I'm in pain now. I'm old. I stretched but didn't stretch. Green is the best. Green is a cool color. But I wouldn't say green is the best color. The best color is purple. Like a dark purple, in my opinion. Green is up there, though. I'll admit that. Green is up there. But dark purple is my favorite color. So. Yeah, like this cape. That's why I like this cape, because that purple. So. Okay, if anyone wants any backstory. Mione was looking through Reddit. And he saw a kind of, he thought it was a funny meme at the start. But then when he read all the comments on it, it was basically them attacking him for making content where he supposedly artificially inflated his time when he's talking about minions and mounts. So there was like a huge Reddit discussion complaining about his content. So anyway, he posted down on Twitter that he didn't like it. You know, it hurt him as a content creator. So I jokingly said, well, if I was a YouTuber, I would respond by making a video that's an hour long where I'm just stood next to a wall for an hour. And everyone then respond with, yeah, that would be cool. I'd watch that. Yeah, that's awesome. I'd also watch that. So I've decided that here we go. To celebrate the new year and 900 followers, we've got wool. With a painting on it. Derp Shark. Hi, Derp Shark. There we go. That's Derp Shark. Go look at him again. There we go. Hi, Derp Shark. How you doing? I don't know. I'm Derp Shark. So yeah. How you doing, Zaps, by the way? Nearly midnight here, so it's nearly New Year. We're already 20 minutes into our... Because I started a little early. We're 20 minutes into our wall stream. So. Good in queue, so stand at my own. Yay! You get a wall and I get a wall. We all get walls. Yeah, once this is done, we'll probably go stream. We'll probably go do some more Summoner after this, to be honest. See if we can get to 85. We're currently 84 Summoner, so... Also, I had fun streaming some Persona earlier. That was fun. Big summons go boom boom? Like, I don't know a good rotation just yet, so... I'm just pressing buttons as they appear. My main issue, my main thing I've learned so far is that Ifrit isn't good with big groups because it takes a long time for him to attack. So, Titan, Garuda, Ifrit, and then hope that if most of the enemies are dead before Ifrit's out. And then I normally swift cast Ifrit's AoE, so that way it goes out really fast. Because otherwise it takes a long time for him to charge. He's an old man. Ifrit's an old man. So, Bahamut's fun. Phoenix is cool. And it has a lot. It doesn't really have any buttons. Like, if people like Dancer because of the lack of buttons, then Summoner is also a job for you because it has no buttons. Like, I've got like all the other jobs have at least 2 bars, like, of actions. Nice. All right. I've been summoning Titan, Garuda, Ifrit. I don't know what's meta. Don't know if there's a meta combo. Probably not. They're just flashy versions of doing the same attack, really. Most of them do the same potencies, I think. It's just that some of them cast faster. Like, Garuda lets you do more attacks than Ifrit and Ramu. But I'm guessing they're lower potency than Ramu, Ifrit and Titan. Also, hopefully with this new system, we're going to get Eggy Glamours now. Like, I know they delayed them because of the way that the way that they were going to do them. Move the camera a little bit just in case. Also, I'll be transferring my video of today's playthrough of Persona 5 later as well. That Persona 5 will be our Wednesday streams from now on. Wednesdays and Fridays will be Persona. Titan and Garuda great for mobility. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like, during the first dungeon, when you've got all those AoEs going off, I was using Titan and Garuda, so that way I could keep attacking while also moving. But on Trash, it really doesn't matter. It's a fun series. I played Persona 4 Golden on stream at the start of the year. You play a high school student that's trying to solve a murder and stuff. And then you gain supernatural powers to be able to jump into... I think in Persona 5 it's like a phone app. But in Persona 4 Golden it was... you could jump into TVs. So... you jumped into TVs and entered like a weird... TV demon dimension. Now the phone app sort of sends you to like some weird demon phone dimension. Yeah, kind of. But with like summons. Because each character has their own persona, and then you can also capture other personas that you can use to fight with, kind of like Pokemon in a way. And then you fight with those. Or your gun, if you can also equip a gun. Which they've made... The reason why you can use a gun as a teenager without a license in it, and nobody questions, is because the fact that the dream world isn't real. And so that in that world, everything that people perceive, if they perceive it in a certain way, it becomes real in that world. Because the guns are so realistic... the enemies think they're real guns, so they work like real guns, even though they're toy guns. So they're toy guns, but because it's a dimension based on like forts and stuff like that, they become real. We entered the first, yeah, basically, yeah. We entered the first dungeon in it, though it was more like the plot. See, what makes Persona difficult in a way is you got to balance the detective demon hunting, and you've got to balance school life, and you got to balance job in game, and you got to balance social relationships. So it's more than I could do in real life, but I can do it in game for some reason. Like, you've got to get a high social relationship with each character to unlock their higher level personas. No, it's just more like you're more likely going to get the bad ending. Like, if you're doing bad at school, you'll get the bad ending and stuff like that. You won't die, but you're not gonna... You're not... So from what I've heard, this version I'm playing, which is the Royale, which is like the... Because Atlas always releases like the normal version and then like the extended version, where they add new content and remove some questionable content. So I'm playing through the Royal game, which has added some stuff that makes it easier to like get relationships up. But I think they've added 2 more relationships because of it. All I know is I'm going to bang my teacher. That's the plan. Because that's the plan I did in the first game. Because I played through this years ago. But the thing is, though, I don't want to. You're forced to, you get into a relationship with at least one of them. And because they're all high schoolers, and I'm like 30, I don't want to be in a relationship with the rest of the people because I feel creepy. Even though they're all high schoolers, I feel personally creepy, so I want to go for the teacher because it's more my age. Got the teacher and the nurse, and I think someone else that like the fortune teller, I think, later on in the game. The nurse is great though. The nurse has very big step on you energy. So he runs a back alleyway hospital. Yeah, I guess that's true. It's creepy either way. But I don't think she's that much older than them anyway. I think she's like 20. Actually, doesn't look old at all. Plus, I don't think they actually bang. They wouldn't allow that in the game. They would have to increase the age rating of the game. Yeah, so we'll be continue playing through that. But yeah. But Tuesday will be 14. Wednesday, Persona. Thursday will be Fantasy 14 or the podcast. Hey, Harvey. How are you doing? Welcome to the wall stream where we sit and look at a wall for an hour because Twitter told me to do that. And I'm doing it for Twitter. Just started playing. Expecting to get into story for a long minute and unlock the next dungeon. Yeah, that is a thing. Well, I will leave the wall once they catch you up because I want to do the dungeon with you. Wait there. What? Wait, what dungeon? Because there's one specific dungeon that you really need to do with trusts. I don't think you're there yet. Well, good. I have to look at a wall. Ah, okay, not the dungeon I think of. Okay. I will tell you now, I'm not going to name what the dungeon is, but the dungeon after that, I would recommend trusts. It's the only time I ever recommend trusts, but that's the time I would recommend trusts. No worries. You'll know when you get there. I'm not going to say anything else. I think that's... I don't know the name of it or how to say it, but that's the jungle one, I think. Yeah. That's something. I would open my dungeon list, but I don't want to spoil stuff, so I just know it's the third dungeon, right? Oh yeah, you've got to the point where it goes from it's okay, it's okay. Oh god, what the hell? I like this. Like, man, this sure is okay. It's not the worst. Like, my view of this entire expansion is... I said this in my review over on PSU.com, check out PlayStation Universe, that this game has really high points in this expansion. And so, personally, I think it's better than Shadowbringers in places. But the issue is it has also very low points that I feel are worse than Shadowbringers. So, like the moon. The moon was not fun for me at all. I did not like the moon. I hated the moon. Well, like, the moon is a good example of my view of this entire expansion. I liked the start of the moon. I got bored by the middle of the moon because of how much filler was in the moon. And then at the end of the moon, I kind of found it funny and liked it. Yeah, I didn't mind Garlemald too much. It wasn't great, but... I moved my camera just in case. Look, there's my slippers! Slippers. Oh, yeah. See, I felt like the moon went on longer than Garlemald, to me. They're like, go over here and wear clothes. 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 Oh, none of those clothes look good. Okay, go back to your normal clothes. It's fine. Okay, go eat this food. It's a carrot. Go eat this food. It's also a carrot. Go eat this. They're all carrots. It's carrots all the way down. So, I'm looking forward to talking to Cameris on the next podcast we do, because we're going to do spoilers then. So, that'll be our spoiler cast, which will be January 16th. It was cute, but... I guess you had the advantage of taking the break. Like, I went straight from the previous dungeon to that, to, like, we were streaming for like 12 hours a day. I had zaps. The issue is, I kind of said that in the media tour that I was worried about Garlemald because it was too grey. I know that sounds weird because it's a snowy area, but for me, it was just too bland. And then with the plot itself, in the end, it wasn't that great. Like, I knew Garlemald was going to be bad from the start. Like, I know it's a war-torn country, and I can't expect rainbows everywhere and disco lights or something, but... yeah, the snow is just pure white. It doesn't look that much like snow. I mean, snow looks pure white, but snow normally has, like, discoloration from, like, all different things, like mud and dirt and, I don't know, pooping bears. Like, Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But our snowy zones are just like, and now it's a tundra. What else? Nothing but fields. Anything? Nope. Fields and rocks. Fields and rocks. That's my cover band. I don't know where we're covering, but yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to our guests next month. On the 16th, we've got Camaris. That's a Chimera VTuber that plays this game. She also plays other games. But we'll be doing a spoiler cast for Endwalker then. And then on the 27th, I think it is, the one after that, we'll have Mr. Happy to talk about Savage. So all tropical zones are very tropical, and all snow it seems like barren lands of gloom. There's no in between, which isn't really. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, 27th. Which is a shame because Corpus used to be green. Like, it was a beautiful lush zone before 2.0, and then they just flattened it with a Realm Reborn. If you go back and look at YouTube videos of Corpus in 1.0, it was actually grassy, beautiful landside. And then all the grass and trees and plants died because of Dalamud and Bahamut. Okay, I guess because now I think everyone here is at the point where the sky is not nice right now. So spoilers for anyone that has not got there yet, but I think everyone is at the point where the sky is not exactly the best it's ever been, and it's a little bit warm right now. I know this will sound weird, but I guess it wouldn't really have affected it right now because it only just started, but I kind of wish they'd done the 1.0 route where once the fiery skies had happened, is what I'm going to say. For anyone that's watching and doesn't want too many spoilers. I wish the vendor prices had gone up, because that's what they did in 1.0. Before the servers got shut down, all the NPCs that sold anything that was grown, like sunlight-wise, like any like wheats and potatoes, and anything that's like anything that's like vegetation, that all the prices for that went up because of Dalamud blocking out the sun. And then like a little bit later on in it, a couple of weeks later, all the prices of like meats and that went up because they couldn't get the products to feed the animals. Hey Paul, how are you doing? Happy New Year. Welcome to Wall Stream, where we look at a wall. Hope you're doing well. How was your day? I'll be honest, I've woken up since I've started. I don't know why this wall has woken me up, but I was falling asleep during the dungeon earlier. And now I've sat here in front of a wall for 30 minutes and now I'm more awake than ever. I don't get my body or my brain. This should make me sleepy, not the other way round. Nice. Watching you too? Oh, hi. Hi, Paul's family. Welcome to Wall Stream. It's going to go onto YouTube as soon as I finish this stream. Hot wall action. I'm sure that worked from a development standpoint when they were scrubbing at the whole world, but how would they work with some people? Well, they've got phasing technology now, don't they? Because if you're flying around, you can see different things that other people can't. So surely with that technology, they'll be able to just make it so that when you're in a different phase of the world, it loads up a different vendor list than anyone else. You just have the same vendor with two different scripts, one with the prices at one price and one with the other. And then once, let's just say, phase 1 has the normal prices, phase 2 has the extended prices, and then once you get to the cutscene that triggers phase 2, it just loads up the other vendor prices. Shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. I'm not a developer, so I don't know, but I'm gonna guess from my brain that's how it would work. Of course, with the wibbly wobbly squibbly line coding, who knows what they'd be able to do. Also, remember, I need to log in at some point so I can add the channel point reward where I rename my character to Daddy Chili because of Curry. Because Curry now keeps calling me Daddy Chili every time he sees me. So I'm thinking about paying to rename my character. Also, I need to buy a new base for my chair because it broke during the Persona stream. I've got a pillow right now to hoist up one side of the chair. By the way, luckily I didn't fall, okay? So don't worry, there was no crashing or banging this time, which sucks because that would have been good entertainment stream. But now I have a pillow under one side of my chair. Thanks, pillow, for supporting me. You support me in my sleep and you support me in a chair. Man, I feel bad for anyone that loads this stream up and be like, what's Chili up to today? Man, I'm sure, I wish I could log into Gilgamesh. What's Chili up to on our server that's taking our place? Man, you know, this. Oh no, there's Derp Shark. Derp Shark, woohoo! Every day he's Derp Shark doing woohoo. And what are you? I guess you're Derp Fish. Because you're Derp Shark. Look at him. Look at his little face. I love him. He's looking back. He's like, I don't know. What are you looking at? Hey, Carbuncle's just looking at my bum. Carbuncle, stop looking at my bum. Incredible gameplay. Yeah, this will be put on YouTube. He looks excited, shaking like that. Look, he's just really excited. He's one of the people that tweeted me about the stream. Okay, he's like, finally that wall stream. You tweeted about it on Wednesday that you'd do one. I'm just so hyped. Just keep looking at the wall. Okay, Carbuncle, we'll look at the wall again, okay? How many followers have we lost? Let's end the year losing followers. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at Twitch stats last night for our channel, and this year's been insane. Thank you to everyone that's followed us. See if I can find it again. TwitchTracker.com. We gained 376 followers this year. We have streamed 739 hours. We've been active for 254 days. And we've had 7,000 hours watched. And our average is 9 viewers. So, there is all your statistics. And our peak was like 400 viewers, but that's only because me only rated us. So you can see where me only rated us because it just spikes up like whoop and then down again. What if they buff war? Ah, 15 minutes left. Then we can actually do stuff. Maybe join RV and help out. Why did I agree to do this? Hope everyone has had a good day though, by the way. I had a good day myself. I walked to Argos, picked up my game, went to Baxter's, picked up some lunch. So then my chair broke, which sucked. Then I sat on a wooden chair for a little bit and realised that hurt my back. Because I'm old now and I can't sit on wooden chairs for too long. So I've now custom made a pillow thing underneath one side of the chair to balance. So I can now sit in a chair without hurting my back. Which is nice. Because sitting in a chair without hurting my back is one of the things I like to do. We got Summer up a little bit. We did some fates, which is nice. It's because I'm fat. Nah, the right wheel for some reason was cracking for a while now. All the others are fine. I don't know why that one out of all of them was breaking. So I ended up just like, I should say, it broke. I got sick of it cracking and then I ripped it off by accident. So, my own fault. But I can buy like a replacement base, so I'm just gonna pick that up tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna order it tomorrow on Amazon, and then it should arrive sometime next week. So I should have a normal base back in time for when we stream in the future. Because remember, this is my last day to stream until Tuesday. Then it's Paul's. Paul gets to stream. Yay! Paul's a better streamer than me. I don't know what Paul plans to stream, but... we'll see. Hey, New Year here. I don't know about over there. It must be afternoon there, Zaps, right? Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, but if you want good raid content, I'd recommend Paul's. My streams are random challenges I set myself, like, that make no sense. But if you want actual raiding and stuff, then Paul's what you want for there. I'm not good at raiding. I push buttons and they do things. So yeah, anyway, I was going to bring this up earlier. Did I bring it up earlier about... Yeah, people were insulting me on these content for making filler content. So I decided that... I told them, why don't I make a video for an hour? If I'm a YouTuber, I would make a video for an hour and upload that as my response to people complaining about the fact that the videos are 10 minutes long. And then we had people respond with, like, I'd watch that. Sure. That sounds like a good idea. So I'm calling their bluff. And, like, when this goes on YouTube, I hope they at least comment. Like, when it goes onto our YouTube channel, they better comment that they watched at least a little bit of it. Because I did this because of them. So. Also, remember, once we reach 1,000, I have to play the game in an inflatable penguin suit, which is probably going to be just as much of a challenge. That's going to be a massive challenge. Might get some comments of people complaining on how they can't get into the game and all you do is stare. Well, that's fine. This is just a look. It's either I stare at a wall, or I go to the fate in the last zone and I stare at space. So, you know. I bet if I go there right now, there'll be a load of people just stood there AFK waiting for the fate to spawn. Because it's only going to be 20 minutes. It's only 20 minutes until the fate spawns, everyone. Or 15 minutes, or 5 minutes, or 2 minutes. It depends on the server, what your time limit meme is. On Gilgamesh, it's 20 minutes. It's just 20 minutes till the special fate, everyone. Move my camera so I don't get kicked out. I don't know why, because it doesn't matter, but still. 20 minutes until the fate spawns. By the way, I still need that fate. I've only done it once. I want that mount. Oh, Celestia Kitty raised $1,250. Extra life. That's nice. We really should promote our Extra Life more next year. Do more for Extra Life. I've done it once. Yeah, I either log in just as it ends or I don't see it. Like, I've missed the Fafnir one twice. Because every time I log in, someone in my FC's like, oh, it's just spawned. I'm like, oh. And another time I was in a dungeon and it spawned, so I literally just left the dungeon. Like, I just pieced out. And I got there and it died just before I got there. I was doing trust, by the way. It wasn't with people. I wouldn't have been like, aha, screw you, real people. I'm going to go do a fate. No, it was with trust, so. I just said, screw you, AI bots. I'm going to go do a fate. So nobody really does that one because nobody cares about the minion barding and stuff. Everyone wants the other zone because it's got a mount. It's annoying because I see so many people with the mount. I'm like, I want that mount. I want to be stuck in the TV. First time I spawned was in the MSQ roulette, and Susan says FC in chat is spawned, and people actually. Oh wow. Alright, Susan's the best. Shout out to Susan. Happy. Yeah. Okay. Getting the Twitter ready so that way in 6 minutes we can tweet out. Ah. I do have some steak left from earlier, so I'm probably gonna make a sandwich in a bit. So I don't know how much stream I'm gonna. I might do a dungeon or whatever, or something. Then once I've done that, I will raid someone maybe. Have my steak. I'm not that hungry actually. Maybe I'll just leave it for tomorrow. I'll have it later. Yeah, steak sandwich. Yeah, I'll just slice it up and have it in a sandwich. Am I weird like that? Doesn't nobody else do that? I didn't want to eat all of it because it was a massive steak, so I just put some aside so I can slice up and put in some bread. Really? Wow. Okay, I would if I had it, I could put. If I had some, I'd put mustard on it. Black pepper. Not much mustard, of course, because you don't want to overpower the steak. But I like me some mustard. So, oh, English mustard, by the way, not American mustard. Not screw that American mustard. I just find that English mustard is like thicker in a way. It's just, I don't know. It normally comes in like little jars instead of like squeezed. Like, you can actually see some of the seeds and stuff like that normally. Like, English mustard is like a really thick paste. It probably, I don't know, reline your walls with it, probably. Or use it to stick, use it as cement if you wanted to. It's often used, by the way, fun fact, yeah. Probably is what you call Doshan mustard. It just has a little bit more of a thicker consistency and like a darker yellow color than I'd see from like the American mustards that I've seen advertised and stuff, like on hot dogs and stuff like that. Like American mustard has like a bright yellow color, while this is more like a dark yellow. 2 more minutes until the end of the wall stream. If anyone's watching this on YouTube, hello. Remember, go check out us on Twitch on TV/MoogleGoAround Radio, where we do a podcast every 2 weeks. Our recent podcast went up live this week. I put up last night. And we'll be back to podcast next month. And then we'll be back to a bi-weekly schedule as well, which will be good. With the first one being July. We're bi-weekly, and our first one's in July. Bi-weekly podcast, and our first one will be January 16th with Camaris, and then we'll have Mr. Happy, and then we need to book February. I have sent out emails to Jesse Cox. I'll admit that. I really would love to have Jesse Cox on our podcast at some point. It'd be amazing if we get him on in February, because that would mean that we had Susan Calloway on last February and then Jesse Cox on this February. It'd be like February is our big month. Anyway, 10, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.5, 5, 4 3/4, 4.5, 4 1/4. I don't know how much time is left. 2, 2 3/4, 2.5, 17, 10, 9, 8, 7, 25, 10. Yay! Happy New Year! Yay! Yay! It's midnight. Woo! Yay! And that's the end of the wall stream. Goodbye, wall. Oh, look, all the fireworks are going off. I can hear the fireworks. You probably can't because of noise cancellation. Thanks, noise cancellation. I can. Happy New Year! We can move from the wall now. I don't know what to do now. Happy New Year.